Welcome back. You're tuned in to Closing Bell, and we are coming to you live from the CNBC-TV18 Motilal Oswal newsroom. Well, the markets have spiked to the high point of the day, and the Nifty now has gone ahead and broken that 17,075 odd mark. And that's predominantly because the Nifty Bank, that's the one that's really moving with good momentum. And that's crossed the 200 DMA. That's the level we pointed out earlier today. Now it's 100 points higher than that 200 DMA, and that's the reason, in fact, the Nifty has moved to the high point of the day. It's been a very, very weak series, and we are down close to around 500 points. But the bulls, it seems, they want to pull back some. They pulled back close to around 130 points odd, and at least they're going out with a bit of a fight or a bit of a flourish. But it's that time of the day when we focus on D-Street chatter. Nimesh is with us. Nimesh, tell us. Good to see, right? Some bit of a relief, some broader market participation, not as boring, and some chipping in, it seems.
So good looking screen, that's something. And the good part is that there is interest back in the broader markets. At least the broader markets are doing good today, and that's a bit of a relief as well. For the last many days, every day to come and see your portfolio going down in trading, you're not making money. It was disheartening. Today is slightly a better day, so to speak. But in terms of volumes, that's not the sense that I'm getting, that there is a lot of action back in the broader market. So it's more like a pullback from very oversold levels. That could be the reading as far as the broader markets are concerned. Today it's going to be a high volume day because of the various index rebalancing. So the volume, the actual volumes will be quite high on both the exchanges. That's the overall feedback. But outside of index rebalancing, the flows are pretty much mixed, but with a positive bias. I guess we spoke yesterday as well, right? There was some indication of some bit of interest back in the financial names, and that trend continued in today's trade as well. So even in today, there is good amount of bidding happening in the financial names, and there is a bit of interest shown by the larger institutions in the large private banks. So that's the second overall feedback. From a technical point of view, again, 1600 is acting as a very strong support, so that's a good sign. But I guess a bit of a relief rally the first day. Needs to see how it pans out next week. But remember, next few days this week and next week are truncated, so maybe you'll not see too much of participation. But I guess some bit of relief rally can continue in the broader markets.
All right, Nimesh, and we are also focusing on a lot of stocks, and one such stock has been Vedanta. It's been in the news. We have put out a couple of questions to the management. Are you all looking at, some kind of a deal? And they have denied that for now. But you're picking up some bit of news on that?
Yes, so Vedanta is part of my chatter list as well. But first I'll come on Max Financial. There was a large block deal, and after that you saw a bit of an up move as well in that stock. In terms of disclosure, looks like the promoter entity is a likely seller in today's block deal in Max Financial, and one of the leading wealth firm was a buyer. So the disclosure will be important, but looks like the promoter entity was a seller in Max Financial today. So that's the first one. The second stock is Vedanta. As Nigel pointed out, too much of news going around, dividend announcements, stakes announcements as well. But now, the overall chatter in the dealing room is that maybe you'll see a large block in Vedanta very soon. So again, the disclosures could be important, but that's something to track in Vedanta going forward for a possible large block. The third stock is Asian Paints. Now, within the large cap names, outside of the index rebalancing flows, this is the only stock where there's a large sell flow at a leading FI yesterday. So that's, that probably explains that even in a good market, that stock is a relative underperformer, largely on back of sell flows. So that's Asian Paints. And the last stock is Jain Irrigation. A big move in that stock. Volumes are also on the higher side. Last when I checked, the stock was up 10%. And for a long time, the long pending approval for merger of their international business with Temasek is pending, and now the street is anticipating that approval can come very soon. So that is something to track in Jain Irrigation, and hence that stock is buzzing up 10% in today's trade.
Hey, all right, Nimesh, got that. Thank you very much for all the details and all the buzz from the street. By the way, the street has decided to move higher.